Gullop the 19th reaches into the bucket and pops another brinkle worm into his mouth from the gold vat beside him. He chews it with visual pleasure. He swallows it with a slight burp and says, "Oh, sorry, I do beg your pardon." Then he burps again, this time loudly and more lustily. Bah! The court freezes with embarrassment and looks at the king, and he says, "I completely beg your..." And his eyes bulge. His throat stretches like one of Bavlorna's great balloons. 10 white worms wriggle between his lips and squirm their way out. No, they're not worms. They're fingers. 5 curled fingers around his top lip, 5 around the bottom. They pry the king's mouth wide open, and now you see the fingers are attached to 2 white-gloved hands, stretching the lips farther than they should stretch. There are lace fringes at the wrists of the gloves that are untouched by the blood that is beginning to spray from the king's mouth. Gullop stares at you, desperate for help, his eyes bulging. The court continues to freeze. With a rip, a head bursts itself from Gullop's craw. It is bald and corpse white. It has small tufts of hair at the sides and back, but the dome of the skull is huge and glossy. 2 malevolent eyes peer at you through bright pink makeup. He looks at you all from the gaping, gasping mouth of Gullop the 19th and surveys you with white eyes, with white pupils. He smiles through red lips, and he shows his needle-sharp teeth, and he says, "Hello, Freddy." Anyways, like this.
I hide behind my brother.
You can hide all you want, Freddy. You're not going anywhere.
What do you want from me?
I'm like, excuse me, sir. You don't have like a brother. I just ate one of those worms. You don't have like a brother that's gonna pop out of me, right? Out of curiosity.
I promise nothing, but I doubt it. I think you're in enough trouble as it is. Ah, you, Faye, the troublemaker. Going to make some trouble for me?
I'm just worried about. Have you ever seen the movie Alien, where that little thing like pops out of his stomach?
Never have.
Other than that, I'm fine. Okay.
Never have. And he begins to squirm. He begins to squirm out of Gullop like an old lady taking off a girdle, making a real comic show of it. The king's eyes goggle. It's clear that he is still alive and aware. The clown wears a festively colored smock with 3 large black buttons on it. He steps out of Gullop, revealing large red shoes. He throws the slack, wobbly body of the king at the ground at Freddy's feet, where it makes a sickly squelch. The clown says, "Rabbit, you were chosen king of the carnival. I saw that. Are you going to be king for me, Rabbit?"
No.
I think I can change your mind, but I have been rude. Who am I, Rabbit?
Yeah,
My name is Tickles. Tickles the Clown.
Yeah, perfectly friendly. See,
I guard Freddy.
Tickles, I'm gonna be totally honest. Not the best first impression, but I knew you were a great guy. See, we're all friends here, right?
I'm very disappointed that I didn't make a good impression. I have been planning this for many years. As a matter of fact, I'm the reason you're on this stupid little quest of yours. Looking for your memories? Huh.
So
is that what you think this is really all about?
I've seen him before in my nightmares.
Oh, Freddy. Oh, Freddy. If you think you've had nightmares before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, no.
What the
Boy, I gotta tell you. And he comes over and he puts his arms around all 3 of you, pulls you in, and he says, "I am really some kind of pissed off. I sent you into the carnival to do a little job for me, and you've been pissing around in the swamp and with rabbits with long scarves, and you've been fucking around with these bullywugs for days and days, and I'm getting a little cheesed, if you don't mind me saying so. Old Tickles ain't happy."
I was saying the same thing to him, boss. I was exactly the same thing. You know what? It was this. There's this dog. Okay, there's this dog that came. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
And
Yeah, the doggy.
This is really all his fault if you think about it.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. He's not helpful at all.
I was totally like,
he's distracting. He's super distracting. It's kind of, you know.
When he was distracting me, I was like, "Excuse me, I have a thing with Tickles," and he was like, "Oh, I hate Tickles. Like next time I see him, I'm gonna, you know." I know it's really rude. I was like, "Oh man."
Oh yeah, I know. I completely agree. His fingertips explode sharp, razor sharp claws, and he cuts off the dog's head. It flops to the ground. He's dead.
He just get Mocha killed and he's not even here? What?
Oh no! Why did you do that?
Well,
Just,
problem solved.
So I guess the problem solved, isn't it there, Famesy boy?
Fames is very uncomfortable.
What do you improvise?
Boys? What's that, Freddie?
What do you improvise?
Well, you know what, Frederick? I think we're going to have to find a place that's just maybe a little more suitable. He snaps his fingers, and you are in the Witchlight Carnival Big Top again. The seats are filled with shades.
All of us, right? Not just Freddie.
All of you are. He says, welcome back. And you can see he looks almost exactly like Mr. Light. He's wearing Mr. Light's costume. He's carrying Mr. Light's fan, but he's got his own horrifying face. And if you need a reminder of what that looks like, that's this. Welcome back to the show. Mr. King, would you care to bow for your audience?
Oh, bow. Damn it.
Bow. I nudge my brother. Bow.
I know, me too. I'm like, oh.
Bow.
I don't like that. I don't like that bow. And he sends a claw right into the skeleton's head and pierces it and explodes it. And he dies.
Oh my god.
What?
Bow!
I
bowed!
Can you bow a little better? Can you bow a little better, Rabbit?
I'm
just
sorry.
A little better.
I'm sorry.
No.
Hello, I'm here.
That's the way. Are you guys in a listening mood? Are you? Shh. Are you in a listening mood? Because Tickle wants to tell you a story.
No.
Would that be a yes, Freddie?
Yeah.
I'm just hiding behind my shield, scared.
Oh, very good. And he opens his mouth, and what could best be described as pure darkness boils out. It has the rough shape at the front of kind of flying insects, but the rest is just pure like tendrils of darkness. Picture like a really offside Japanese anime. Out it comes. These circle around your heads. And they zoom in for the attack. They're right at your neck. I need you all to make a dexterity save, please.
James is genuinely terrified right now.
Yeah.
I don't even know my name right now.
Says, I was kind of hoping you would be.
Did that come through for me?
Yeah, it looks like
I rolled
Freddie,
a 5.
Freddie rolled a 5. Fames rolled a... All right. Well, Mr. Fames, sorry it had to end so soon. And all you feel, Fames, is a very quick pinprick on the neck, and everything goes dark. Fames is dead, guys. He turns to Freddie, and he says, Freddie, I was really hoping to keep you alive, but I'm afraid you're just not fast enough. And you watch Rabbit as one of the fairies does exactly what it did to Fames. It zips in on its little wings, and it zips Freddy's head off. Plop. He's dead.
No! Freddie, no! What's happening?
And he says, hey, how's it going?
No, you just killed everyone I know!
Rabbit's looking around. He sees the head of his skeleton friend, his dog friend, his rabbit friend, or his brother, and his fairy friend. and he says, "You know what I'd do if I was you, Rabbit? I would run like fuck."
I want to wake up now. This is a nightmare. Tell me it's a nightmare.
Aren't you gonna run? Aren't you gonna run? Aren't you gonna run, Rabbit?
I mean, I want to, but like everyone's dead. Like, why am I going to be alive at this point?
Too late. And the clown grabs you with his big hands, and he picks you up by your ears, and he says, "Mama's gonna have to pick," and he gives you a couple little pats on the bottom. Then he takes his claws and he snicks off your head. You're dead.
I got sexually harassed and then I got decapitated. What is this?